Hi, in this tutorial we'll create a shader to simulate wind effects on objects like plants, cloth, hair and more. So stay tuned until the end. First, add a plane object from the game object menu. The example surface we'll create is a plant. Alright, I've added a grass texture to the project. Enable the alpha is transparent option. Now the transparent sections of the texture are separated. I need to scale down the plane along the y-axis. Alright, now I need to create an HDRP shaded graph. I name it wind. First I need to apply the albedo texture. Press the plus button and add a texture to the variable. Connect this variable to a sample texture to the node. Then connect this node to the base color input. Next, create a material and change its shader type to the wind shader. Drag the grass texture into the material. To add transparency, I have two steps. In the shader attributes, I need to activate the alpha clipping option. Next, I need to connect the texture to the alpha input. If we look at the grass alpha channel, we'll see it has a black and white image. So I need to connect the A or alpha output to the alpha input. Great, now it's working. Let's rotate it. I also need to activate double-sided since the other side of the plane won't be rendered. Alright, let's create a wind effect. First I need a time node. This node provides several time variables. I need to use the time output. Also, I need to create a property to multiply by the time to control the wind speed. Add a multiply node. The next node I want is a noise node. The noise will apply movement since it has black and white points. Simple noise works. This node should move continuously, so I need to connect something to the UV2 input. So I need a tiling and offset node. I need to change the offset based on time, so I'll connect the time result to the offset input. Then I need to increase the wind speed. It's moving now. Alright, now I need to add another property to control the intensity of the wind. I need a multiply node as well. Next, I should add this node to the object's position, since the object's position is important for applying movement. But I need to get the axis I want to apply the wind to, such as Y or Z. So I need to add a property of type vector tree. It's the wind direction, which is useful for determining where the wind should be applied. I should multiply the wind direction by the noise result. The next step is to add all these nodes to the object's position. Search for the position node and change the space from world to object. Next, I need an add node. Finally, I should connect it to the vertex position. Okay, let's save the shader. Now I need to change the direction. Let's decrease the wind speed. Here we have two problems. The first problem is that when the plant is moving, the bottom should not move. And the second problem is that the direction is always positive. The direction should change between positive and negative values. To add an exclusion area, I need to access the bottom vertices. Let's add a position node. In the next video, I'll introduce a more professional way for recognizing the vertices. Next, I need a transform node. Connect this node to the transform and change the entry from object to world. And the output should be object. Next, I need a split node to separate the axes. I want a vertical axis. RGB correspond to X, Y, and Z. Let's connect one of these to the base color. As you can see, it gives me a black and white color, which is the correct axis has selected. But I need to control the distribution of the black area. I need another property to multiply by the split result. Now I can control the exclusion. But we have a problem. The black area is the static area, so I need to invert the black, as it's currently placed on top. So I need a 1 minus node. Alright, with this method I can recognize the vertices of the simple objects. Now let's apply it to the wind. Let's move these nodes near to the wind nodes. I need to multiply the noise with the exclusion. Okay, it should be fixed now. As you can see, the bottom part of the object is nearly static. I can control it easily with the exclusion value. As you can see, the grass is leaning forward. To fix this, I need to set another direction for the negative axis. The object is only moving in one direction. Let's add a vector 3 property. Next, I need a lerp node to connect these two directions. A and B are the directions, and T should be a value to decide which direction to choose. I need a random range node, which picks a value between 0 and 1 each time. The maximum and minimum values are fine, but I need to change the seed. Numbers close to 0 or 0 trigger the A input, while 1 triggers the B input. Let's set the seed to 1. Let's use negative values for the second direction. Now, as you can see, the object is moving correctly. You can download this shader for free at store.blackcave.com. In the next video, I'll explain more advanced features of this wind shader for different types of objects. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And feel free to share your questions and ideas in the comments.